Welcome to our first Product Power Hour. Welcome. We're so excited to be here with all of you. I'm Pam Swartzentruber, the Director of Global Marketing, and someone who needs no introduction, our VP of Product Development, Holly Stout, who you all know and love, and why you're here today.
Hello, Forever family. Pam, so exciting to be with you. I'm going to just brag a little bit for a second about you. Pam's fairly new to our company, and she comes to us with 20 years of marketing experience, 10 years in the direct sales industry. And one thing that I love the most about Pam is probably one of her most favorite, I know it's hard to choose one of your most favorite things about your job, but one of her most favorite things is actually product and bringing products to market, launching, supporting our markets with all sorts of content, and supporting our FBOs ultimately with the sales. So it's always a pleasure. We make a really good team, especially with that knowledge of product. So we create it and bring it to you. And today, Pam, we're going to be talking about some really great products. We're going to give some great insight, but we're also going to give some pretty cool ideas. So I'm really excited to be here.
Exactly. We know the holidays are coming up. I can't believe it's November already. How did we get here? But you might be thinking, what's a great holiday gift for your family, for your friends, for that special someone in your life? We have all those good ideas and more. So we have a lot to cover. Let's dive right in.
Let's go.
So just a reminder, if you have questions for Holly, drop them in the chat. We're going to try to get to a few questions at the end of the session. Okay, so when you're thinking of holiday, we think premium gift pairings, gift sets. What really says that to you in a product?
Well, we've got to first go with the obvious. A lot of people, when they gift, they like to gift something that somebody may not necessarily buy for themselves. And in my mind, the perfect gift would be the combination of our two brand new fragrances. So Forever Melosi and Forever Alofa. These are considered to be fine fragrances, or you would know them as an eau de parfum, meaning they're at the highest concentration of fragrance to last throughout the day. The price point is so reasonable.
Yes.
The scents are based on some of the most popular scents in the world today. And I really think that the combination of the two is a great gift for anybody because they're multi-versatile. Meaning, if you remember, Pam, when we were looking at all the packaging and the naming and all of this, we specifically decided not to call out for him or for her, or this one is more masculine, this is more feminine. We actually kept them as just fine fragrances because we have a lot of our office staff, a lot of our females who actually wear the Melosi, which would be considered more of a deep, woodsy, spicy scent. And then we have a lot of our guys that will try the Alofa, and it's more of a fresh, kind of a fruity floral scent. It's just got this light scent, and I've been known to actually wear both. So I love that we haven't really pigeonholed them into a specific person, but we've named them accordingly so they can be shared with everybody.
I love that. And I feel like a fun fact about these products too is we know Rex really had a love for Samoa and the Samoan people, and these names are inspired by that. So it's a little homage to Rex too within every bottle.
It's so true. When I first got to the office, it's funny because when Rex was in the building, you knew he was in the building because you could smell his cologne. And I love that about him. If ever Rex came up to you, which he did often, you'll all remember, Rex was so kind. And when he spoke to you, you were the only person in the room, and he felt like he talked to you. He made you feel special. But he would give us a hug, and I would walk away smelling like Rex. And it's such a fond memory. So this homage that you said to Rex is just spot on. Plus, the words matter. The naming of the fragrances matter because they're what Rex was known for saying. I mean, the most powerful statement in my mind, that he's made a lot of brilliant statements through the years, but that the power of forever is the power of love is completely incorporated in the fragrances.
I love that. Okay, what about someone that might be a hair lover or even something that's good for guys grooming for the man in your life?
I love this question. So this is a really great product, Pam. It's a fairly new product launch as well. Our FBOs are loving it around the world. But if you haven't tried it, I hope I give you some reasons today to try it. And not only try it yourself, but to gift it to loved ones. And that is our Nourishing Hair Oil. Pam, so many people love it, right? You use it.
I love it.
It's become a real internal favorite. And I know our FBOs love it because we're seeing the sales around the world. But I think it's kind of a special one to gift because it's not like other hair oils on the market. And that's one thing our FBOs ask me all the time. Holly, what makes our product different than brand X, Y, and Z or product X, Y, and Z? And this one of the most important features is that it contains no silicones. And that is so huge because silicones will actually sit on your hair and weigh your hair down. And they actually make it feel a little bit more heavy and greasy. So you have to wash it more frequently. And silicones are quite honestly a cheap filler. Like they make up bulk of hair oils, which gives it that soft, silky feel. I understand why companies use it because it's a good aesthetic, but it's not great for your hair and it's not necessarily good for the environment either. So we've actually chosen a botanical that is a silicone derivative. So it performs like a silicone, still gives you that soft application. It spreads well throughout the hair. And yet it does not contain silicone. So it's botanical derived. And then it has 6 of the most beautiful precious oils, plus aloe vera, our hero, that's designed really to condition the hair, to smooth frizzies. It creates a gorgeous shine. I use it on the ends of my hair, you know, because that's what you always get dry. But the men, Pam, let's talk about the guys that are using it. They're using it for their beards. And that is so great because facial hair has a tendency of getting really prickly and scratchy, right? And I have to say, when my husband grows his beard, sometimes I'm like, this is the time that we are not kissing because your beard is too prickly. But when you use this beard oil, it just creates this soft, smooth beard. And our guys are loving it too. And the scent, again, is universal. It's not too masculine, too feminine, not too floral, too fruity. In fact, sometimes I think, gosh, what is it? How would you qualify it? What would you call it? But it's a really light, refreshing scent. And I think it can be liked by everybody. So.
I love that. It is my favorite to use. I know when I've used other hair oils in the past, a day later, hair was super greasy, need to wash it. I can use this and still go another 2 days without washing my hair. It still feels fantastic.
You know, Pam, we went through about 15 versions of this product to get it right. And some of them, we actually added too much oil. It was too heavy on the hair. When we could start wearing this for 2, 3, 4 days without washing our hair. Now, keep in mind, you're going to keep it away from the scalp because it is still a natural oil. I do it, I call it kind of fairy hands where you just lightly, you put it on your hair, you really drench the ends, you kind of start working your way up, and then you just lightly kind of put it over the top to get rid of those frizzies. Don't like pat it into your scalp. But this really is a great product for anybody. And again, the price point is so reasonable, especially for a hair oil of this quality with these many precious oils.
Yes, I feel like great one to stick in the stocking for sure.
Yeah, great stocking stuffer for sure.
Yeah. Okay, well, what about a product for guys to support an active lifestyle? What would you say for that?
I know everybody's going to say active lifestyle, men. And my answer might shock you, but Pam, one of the top products that's being recommended by athletic coaches all around the world for male athletes specifically is collagen.
Wow, that's so surprising.
Isn't that so cool? It makes up 1/3 of the most abundant proteins in your body. So why wouldn't you? You'd have your protein shake or supplement with your protein because they need a high protein diet because they're using and expending so much muscle energy and they need to keep building those muscles. But collagen, because it's so abundant in the body, this is a fantastic product to recommend to guys. And then, of course, there's a beauty aspect of it as well, right?
I love that. Yeah.
So you have hair, skin, nails, but also you find collagen in your bones, in your joints, in your tendons, in your muscles. It is a structural protein. And so when you think about it that way, it really comes out of the beauty world and comes into a fundamental supplement that you can use every single day, especially as you're aging. We lose collagen as we age. Our muscles become smaller, like we lose muscle as we age. You've got a double shot right there to really help support hair, skin, and nails and support that muscle strength.
I love that. And as women, we love collagen and have for such a long time, right? So I wonder how many women are going to lose their collagen to their husbands right now after hearing that.
I hope a lot of them lose their collagen. Well, actually, I hope they buy 2 boxes. That's
They're
what you want, right?
absolutely.
They gift collagen to your men. It's unexpected. They're going to think, why am I getting collagen? But when you explain to them this is to help their overall structural physique, I know it's going to be a game changer.
Absolutely. Okay, well, when we think about Forever Living, we have so many classic products too, right? Which are always great to give as gifts. So maybe walk us through a few of those classic items that we all know and love, and maybe it's time to introduce someone new to them.
So we're talking body wash right now. We have some products that are pretty much just staples. And when we talk about a staple product, these are products that are kind of known for being gifted during the holidays, right? Mm-hmm. We have products that people go into mass retailers for, they go into big box stores and they buy big gift baskets of scents, body lotions, body washes, candles, bath bombs. I mean, that feels like kind of the generic gift to give people. But we have some really beloved products that I think make a great gift for 2 reasons. First, the quality. You can't walk into a big box retailer where they mass produce products like that and expect to have a great quality that's going to be skin loving, environmentally friendly, high quality. They're mass produced. Their fragrances are all over the place. And their fragrances oftentimes are unchecked. And by unchecked, I mean, they're not going through all the quality measures that we go through to ensure that the fragrance is safe. And so when you look at kind of those common gifts that you would give, consider our aloe body wash. It is a great product for both men and women. It's got a scent that we find appeals to both men and women. And they really will experience the power of Forever in the quality, in the concentration. A little goes a long way. So the value is really there. And you can't talk about an aloe body wash. I mean, that's a beautiful shower experience. I think, oh man, the minute the steam erupts in my shower, it's like a spa. I love it. But you can't just talk about the body wash without talking about its companion, our aloe body lotion. And aloe body lotion, again, is one of those favorites. But in my opinion, the size is perfect, right? This isn't a bigger size. Our FBOs really cheered when we launched this because the size is bigger than our typical 4-ounce tube. They actually get double the amount, 8 ounces. This product has macadamia oil. It's got a high concentration of aloe. It has rose hips oil, which is one of my favorite ingredients, which is one of the most moisturizing, skin-loving oils. You talk about dry oils and fatty oils. This has a lot of dry oils, which make the skin soak it in really quickly and take in all those benefits. So when you think about our health, you don't necessarily think about a lotion correlated to your health, but you want to use products that you know are made with high quality and safe ingredients, because when you put it on your skin is your largest organ. So we can't think that it's not about overall head to toe health when you're using skincare or body care. And body lotion, again, it's a great value. It's a beautiful product. It's appealing. I mean, I love the size. Your team did a great job, Pam, with the packaging. That soft touch, you know, it's got that light, beautiful texture. And really, honestly, the formula inside, I mean, we can talk about the design and the packaging, and I know a lot of us want to do that. But here's the deal, Pam. We spend so much money in testing and ingredients and in formulas that what is inside our products is so powerful that our FBOs are going to get new customers when they gift this product. I'm convinced of that. You know, it could give you an opportunity to share our products with other people. And maybe those people that you're in network marketing and you've talked to your friends and family and they're like, I don't want to hear about it anymore. I know that because I've been in network marketing. I've been a distributor for another company at one point in my career. And I got to the point where my family was like, enough of the products you love. Well, this is a way to kind of subtly gift a product that maybe might not be expected as a part of our business. You know, we talk a lot about our aloe drinks and about health and wellness. You know, you gift a body lotion and a body wash, and this is a great way to have them go, wow, you know, I love the way it feels. I love the way my skin looks. I love the way that shower experience is. And then they come back for more. And that's ultimately what we want in a customer, right? Our business is based on consumption, and our FBOs make money when our consumers come back. So you may not be gifting to expect to convert a consumer, but I know once they use these products, they will become a consumer.
I love that one, and I love to put it in my purse in the winter when your skin is so dry, and then when you're at lunch with your friends, you can bust it out and let everyone try it. Everyone gets to sample the product, and you all have lovely skin, and maybe you have a convert out of that.
You know what? I love that, Pam, especially too when you put it on your hands. I challenge you, do the hand test. Take your hands right now as they are and look at them and compare your skin. Most of you are going into cool climates. Some of you are going into summer, but a lot of you are going into a cool climate where it's cold and your hands might be a little dry. I challenge you to take the body lotion, put it on one hand right now and rub it in thoroughly, and then just take a look at your hands. That's the power of our products. Anybody that tries our products is going to get that experience. It takes 30 seconds to see a remarkable transformation. You correlate that and tie that to a forever product, and it's an immediate, what is that? I like the scent. Oh my goodness, my hands look so much better. I want it. You know, it's really
I love that. Okay. What's one more of our staple products that you would talk about?
Well, you know, I think our FBOs might be, especially for our new FBOs that are here, they may look at our propolis cream and say, God, we've got a lot of lotions and creams. What do we think that would be, you know, what possibly could be the difference between all of these lotions and creams? And really, our aloe propolis cream is probably one of the most unique products. It's a legacy product and has been around for decades. I mean, I said that right, Pam, decades.
Love that.
Our FBOs have been using it for decades. This is really special because we've really collaborated with the aloe fields and with bees. And I think that's kind of beautiful. We've put nature together and they've collaborated in the fact that we have a high concentration of aloe. It's got vitamins A and E, but it also contains bee propolis. This product does not contain water. It's considered to be anhydrous or without water, which makes it a uber rich balm. I think it's inappropriately named, Pam. I think we need to consider that. Our FBOs may scream, don't change the name. But this really is a balm because it's thick and dense, and it is for those places that you really need a special attention. Dry elbows, maybe your hands get red and they start to feel a little worn. It really goes in, and I feel like it just kind of melts into the skin, melts into those areas that are in distress, and really starts to go to work with the power of aloe and the power of bee propolis. So it's a longtime favorite, fantastic gift, again, because you have so many people that really need to know, you know, about our products and experience the benefit of that.
Love that. Yeah. Just a reminder too, if you have any questions for Holly, put them in the chat and we'll try to get to some at the end as we go through this, as she's presenting all these lovely products and reminding us of some favorites as we go through.
Yeah.
Okay, so we know another area that's important all year round, and especially as we go into the holidays, is how can we stay healthy? We're about to come onto a season of treats and cookies and candies and holiday parties and all of the extra things that happen this time of year. So we're going to talk about some things that can help us stay healthy and some tools that we can use to go into this busy holiday season. So what is a product that you feel like would really help us support being healthy into the season, and what pairing does that look like?
So Pam, in all fairness, we talked about this before, right? So we talked about this product before, and I said something to Pam and she's like, really? And, you know, we're going to talk right now about, again, one of those staple products that really can support you in a lot of different ways, starting with good energy. We've got really healthy energy in this, and I'm talking about RG+. But when Pam and I were talking about just mentioning RG+, I'm like, wait. No, we can't just talk about RG+, because we have to talk about the 3 products that you should never not take together. In fact, let me reword that. You should always take these 3 products together. Right. These products form a triangle of health and support for one another that I could talk all about our RG+, which is fantastic to help support a healthy circulatory system. It helps your body convert L-arginine into nitric oxide, which is really that power that gets your blood pumping, gets your blood through your body. It's kind of a circulation product, but you have other benefits that it can support in 2 other products. And that's our probiotic, our Forever Pro B, Active Pro B, because a probiotic is something that helps to grow natural health benefits once you take it in your body, right? It helps to support a natural healthy gut, and it needs support as a carrier. So our RG Plus really helps deliver some of the other additional benefits from our other ingredients. And then when you take it with aloe Aloe is known to help support healthy gut, as well as support nutrient absorption. So it's the perfect blend that you should never, ever, ever, ever not take together. Always take Forever Active Pro B, Forever RG Plus, and aloe vera at the same time. So while I know we wanted to talk about RG, which is a great gift for everybody, not just athletes, this is for somebody who is just beginning that weight loss journey, that weight management journey. This is for somebody who is back into school, who needs energy, somebody who may be starting a brand new career, and for those people who are looking to, really amplify their regimen by starting a new gym regimen, or, aspiring to go out and start hiking or climbing something or running a marathon. It really is a product for everybody. And I think sometimes we think it's only for athletes or it's only for people who need energy. But really, who doesn't need a product that delivers all of the benefits of other products in the most sustainable and healthy way?
I love that. We can all use the energy boost, especially around the holidays. We're getting run down for sure.
Indeed.
Okay, we talked about so many like holiday cookies and treats and all these things coming at you all which ways during the season. What's something to help with those snack cravings?
And this is probably one of our most understated but most powerful product during the holiday season specifically. And it's a product that we launched as a part of our DX4 program, which I got to do a plug for DX4.
Do it.
It is the most powerful 4-day reset with the clinical tested advance and all of the science of doctors, nutritionists, psychologists, toxicologists behind it, a 4-day reset. Which is fantastic, either going before into the holidays or after the holidays when we've gone through all of the holiday goodies. But our FBOs really have loved that program, and they found a product in it that they were begging us. They're like, this is so fantastic, please launch it separately. And we did, and that is our Forever Sensational. Now, this on the label, it says it's a crave crushing formula. Pam, this product has an ingredient called DNF10. And I'm going to say it so many times because our FBOs, and they've heard me say this all around the world, DNF10, DNF10. DNF10 is a yeast extract that is known in the quantities that we recommend to help, and it may support you eating 600 calories less when you take this supplement. So when you think about that in relation to calories over the holidays, you're not going to take this and then gorge yourself with fruitcake and cookies and sweets and candies and chocolates. But this, if you take it during or before meals or at snack time specifically, that one ingredient has that clinical backing that helps support a body to eat 600 calories less. And that alone is support. But what's more important is it's got that lemon cookie taste. In fact, our FBOs call it a little cookie. They call it a little cookie, which I think is so cute because it's a supplement. It's a dietary supplement. But they call it a little cookie because it tastes so good. You chew it. Make sure to drink a lot of water with it because the water is kind of a carrier, but it also works in synergy once it enters into your stomach and your gut. And it goes in and it makes your body feel full. It tricks your mind and it works very, very quickly. You know, there's a time between what you eat and your brain registering, I've had enough, I'm done. This bridges that gap because it goes into your stomach, then your stomach starts to feel fuller, and then that craving is reduced. It's got natural honey in it. It is a gorgeous formula, and you can take up to 8 per day.
Even, okay, 8. I don't think I knew you could take that many. That's amazing.
Now, I find even during DX4, when I'm on that program, and it's a strict program, I find that even during then, I don't need 8 per day. Sometimes in the holidays, I've been known to take 8 per day of this because, and maybe not all at once, I may do 2 and then maybe 4 at a time, sometimes 6 at a time. If I'm like, oh, I'm starving, it's 2 p.m., I want to reach for whatever snack is in my drawer. But this is a really powerful product, and I would encourage everybody to use it and also gift it. I know that sometimes gifting some type of a product like this might not be might not be seen as something kind, but it really is, because your ultimate goal is to help people reach for healthier solutions. And this shows that you care about their health, right? So this is a fantastic product. I mean, this is state-of-the-art, revolutionary, designed by our scientists, our doctors, our chemists, that we all collaborated on this. So honestly, if I were to put a product into the market and stand it up against any other weight management product or simply health solution or health support, it would be forever sensational. So this is a great product.
Amazing. Great tool for the holidays for sure.
Absolutely it is. Yes.
Okay, what about something to help us with those protein goals during this time? What would you recommend?
Protein goals, Pam. So protein goals is kind of a new topic of conversation.
Yeah.
We have never heard people say, if you're on a weight management journey, use more protein. And science right now is on the cusp of showing the importance of protein, especially when you're in a weight management program, but also as you are aging. So we have two different types of protein in a weight management solution. And I'm going to tell you the difference between our plant protein and our Forever Light Ultra.
Okay.
Forever Light Ultra is a meal replacement. It's meant to be sipped. It's meant to be mixed with things. It's meant to be savored during a meal because it's replacing a meal. It has a lot of vitamins and minerals and key elements to not just give your body protein, but to actually fuel your body when you're avoiding food for that meal. The plant protein is a pure protein. That means, Pam, that when you drink it, it's meant to be, it's a shot, right? For me, I do not sip my plant protein. I take it, I mix it in my water, and I drink it fast. Why? Because I want it to shoot straight to the muscles where it's supposed to go. Protein, again, is a structural part of the body, but we're finding that women specifically, as they go through the older or the more maturing ages of life, right? They may enter perimenopause or menopause. We're finding that when they start entering those, they lose protein very, very quickly. And they're seeing a correlation between as we age and we start to find those pounds in places where I'm like, wait a minute, where'd that come from? I didn't eat that much.
Surprise.
Versus protein, when I increase my protein, I'm able to keep that weight at a balance. So we're finding this beautiful correlation between aging and protein, weight management and protein, and special activity. Anytime you move your body, Pam, you are depleting muscle energy. So you think about moving, people are like, oh, well, I'm not active, or I don't climb mountains, or I don't run marathons, and I'm actually in my 30s. Good for you. You're still moving at some point during the day, and that is drawing energy from your muscles. Our plant protein is a vegan way to fuel a pure, complete protein directly to your muscles and sustain any energy or depletion that you're experiencing through moving throughout the day.
I love all of that. I think we talk so much about how proteins become a staple, and we're talking more about that. I really try to start my day with high protein and love to mix our plant protein into my yogurt in the morning just to give it a little extra protein kick.
Great.
Yeah, it's such a great way to add it in there and just really adds to the flavor. It's so delicious.
It is so delicious. That natural vanilla flavor.
Yes,
you know, I got to admit, pea protein is a really hard protein to mask the flavor of because by itself, it almost tastes like cardboard. And I know that some people have an aversion to it, and you're fine if you need to add some berries or add something to it. That's not a problem. But the difference between a protein and a meal replacement is just that. You want a protein to shoot directly to your muscles. You want your body to break it down, take it to those muscles, because your body's so smart. It knows what to do with a complete protein, how to break it down effectively, and how to put it right to those areas where your body needs it most. So this is a great, and I love that you put it in yogurt.
Yeah,
That's such a great idea.
And I think ours is such a superior quality compared to everything else on the market. It's gritty. It doesn't taste good. Ours has a great flavor. The texture is great. Like, you really won't find anything better.
It's so smooth.
Yes.
And it mixes so smooth. I really love it. You know, I think too that with our proteins, when you mention quality, it does come down to that. Because I know our plant protein is a little more expensive in some of our markets, and they say, why is it so expensive? You know, I think it's more expensive because those raw materials, I mean, Pam, we don't just go and buy cheap raw materials or ingredients for the formulas. It matters what we are putting into our bodies. And when we look for ingredients that are from high quality suppliers, it means their sourcing is pure. They've done much more testing than other suppliers. They have a range of clinical studies on their ingredients. And when we partner with those suppliers, they come at a cost. So yes, the formula is more expensive, but I can tell you that if I had a choice and I was looking at all the proteins on the market, knowing where they're manufactured and knowing how they're manufactured, I would choose our plant protein every day, even if I didn't work for the company, because I've seen behind the scenes and I know how we source all of those raw materials and those ingredients. And I know the formulation is so pure and those ingredients are so powerful that you're right. Quality is absolutely king with that.
I love that. Okay, well, it wouldn't be a holiday session without talking about our hero classic, the aloe vera gel. What flavor would you recommend for the holidays?
Gosh, this is a tough one. What flavor would I recommend for the holidays? I think the natural answer would be our aloe berry nectar because there is an element of holiday about it,
Yeah,
right? It's got
absolutely.
that cranberry, it's got that apple, it's got that aloe vera in it. It's got a beautiful color, which is more signet, goes into the holidays. We see a lot of burgundies and reds.
Yeah.
And so it can dress up a table. If you're having company over and you have a nice little dinner party, it could dress up the table. I'm wondering, Pam, did you ever mix your aloe berry nectar with anything?
Oh, yes, I do love making a good mocktail out of it with a little seltzer water, a little cranberry garnish. It is a perfect holiday drink to serve. What about
That's
you,
great.
Holly?
You know what? I love to mix it with our aloe blossom tea.
Oh, I
Crazy.
love
Okay,
that.
so bear
Okay.
with me because you might think, ew, that sounds really gross. No, let me tell you, it is so delicious because when you go into the holidays, you have all of those rich spice scents, right? Like you have nutmeg and cinnamon and allspice and cloves, and you've got that really blend of spices that trigger your body and your nose to say, oh, it must be something holiday. Our cranberry nectar flavoring in the aloe berry nectar it's got that tart flavor. And when you add our aloe blossom tea, now, of course, I brew it, I steep it, and then I cool it because I'm not going to add a hot drink into our aloe. But I actually, I love it because it adds that element of holiday to it. And so I'm wondering, I'm going to actually go try your salsa water with that combination. So cool down your aloe blossom tea, add it to your aloe berry nectar. It makes the most flavorful. I actually will do a couple of clove spices and orange on the side instead of the cranberries because I think it's just got that beautiful citrus blend. And then you have those natural spices. You can even stir it with a cinnamon stick. That would be kind of cool.
I love that. I'm so curious, how many of you are going to go try that with the tea and the aloe berry nectar together? Put it in the chat if you're going to. That sounds such a lovely combination.
You know what? It's unexpected. And that's also a really great gift. Aloe berry nectar with aloe blossom tea because they have something that they can combine for a unique flavor. And then two products that they could actually separate and have the power of aloe in our aloe berry nectar. And then the power of our aloe blossom tea, which contains aloe blossoms directly from our fields. So we're probably one of the only companies that has that type of an ingredient in our formula.
Awesome. I love that. Okay. Well, we've talked about some great holiday products. We have some questions that we've received from social media. So we're going to look at those questions. We got a few in, and then we're getting some questions from the chat so that we can give an answer to those. But I feel like this is a great first question. What's your go-to product for energy during the day, Holly?
Oh man, this is so hard for me because I take so many supplements, and many of you have asked me this around the world. What's your favorite product? What product do you take for this? I would have to say a quick fix for energy for me would be our Fab and our Fab X. I mean, that's kind of it's a natural energy. It's delicious. It's done at the high quality. Like we know the beverage manufacturer where these are produced, they follow our quality standards. It's a clean energy, and I really, really like those. So if I need something fast, I'll probably grab my Fab or my Fab X, or I will grab aloe vera gel because for me, the more aloe I drink, the better I feel, and that converts to natural energy for me. So I would say Fab or Fab X or aloe vera gel is always a sure thing. Now with aloe, you're not going to feel that rush because it doesn't contain caffeine. But overall, when you use it consistently as a source for energy, it's going to be an ideal solution when you're starting to just kind of feel those slumps a little. It's a great pick me up.
I love that. So we had a few ladies on Instagram ask, what would be some great products to help them get ready for fancy holiday events? What's your go-to in the skincare line for that?
Fancy holiday events. Well, the very, very, very first thing that you need to do before any event is exfoliate. So our smoothing exfoliator is the best product for both women and men. Men, if you're going to go to a party and you're clean shaven, you're going to want to use our smoothing exfoliator before you shave because it's going to give you a closer, cleaner, smoother shave with fewer nicks and cuts. So you put it on, rub it vigorously into your bearded area, rinse it off, and then shave. So that's a great way to prep the skin for a guy.
Okay.
But for girls, when you have dead skin cells that sit on the surface of the skin, they act kind of as a speed bump for you letting other products get into your skin. They also reflect light in different directions. And when you reflect light in all different directions, your skin is dull and it doesn't look bright. So when you remove all of that dead skin cells with our smoothing exfoliator, you start with this fresh, bright canvas that you can then use other ingredients that are going to really get into the skin where the skin needs it most. For a really quick application, I would say follow that with our hydrating serum. Again, 3 forms of hyaluronic acid in such a high concentration. It is so fantastic for the skin. And then I would just follow with your Forever. My favorite Forever moisturizer is the Infinite Restoring Cream. And, but I would say any of our Forever moisturizers are going to get your skin prepped and glowing for the holidays. But for me, it is hydrating serum and exfoliating, a smoothing exfoliator to make your skin glow.
I love that. I also want to throw in there the biocellulose mask. I love to use that before a dinner, going out at night, just when you've been out all during the day, your skin's feeling so dry. It's a great way to restore that hydration as well.
It's a great way to pamper yourself too, right? To take a moment before you go out to those festivities and just spend some alone time and really get the drench of that powerful moisture from aloe and the extracts in the biocellulose mask. I think that's a great suggestion, Pam. That's an uber hydration experience that you could really plump the skin and make it feel really lovely before any holiday party.
Love that. Okay, what is your favorite product to gift to other people?
Oh, we talked about this yesterday, and I said, I can't think of a product that I gift to everybody. So actually, Pam, I'm going to answer this maybe a little bit differently.
Okay.
If an FBO were to walk up to a customer and greet them, are they going to introduce the exact same product to every customer they meet? I would dare say no, because sometimes you might want to recommend, say, an absorbent D to somebody who may not have any knowledge of what vitamin D does. And then you have to sell them and convince them and tell them all the reasons why they need our supplement. Now, I know what people always will talk about our aloe vera, but in the case of gifting, you would never just gift something generically to everybody. You want something that's very specific to their needs. So hopefully you know the people that you're gifting and you know what they like and you know a little bit about them, so you can gift them with something that's relevant to their lifestyle. But I think that this can translate into the way you talk about the business. You always want to listen, ask questions and listen, because people will always give you an idea of what concerns they have, either about their health or their finances or their personal life. And I can tell you, I just went to a trade show last week, Pam, where I got to see all of the latest trends that are trending around the world. Forever Living Products has 5 of the top 8 trending items right now. And so when you hear other people talk about, oh gosh, I'm always tired, or I need support for my dry skin, or, I'm going back to the gym and I need something to help me in my, with my gym. Like, there are all types of products. So listen first, observe, and then recommend a product that's suited to them. The more you can be targeted to an individual concern, the more success you're going to have in general, because you're listening to them, you're hearing them, not just listening, but you're hearing and you're responding with talk or with products specific to their concerns. You got to do the same when you're gifting. So I think about who I'm gifting, but I gift Forever Living Products. I have to. Like, this is my life. These are my babies. This is what I do. And I don't just do it from 8 to 5. I live a forever lifestyle 24/7, because I take the products, I use the products, I talk about the products. And if I'm going to gift them, I'm going to gift a Forever Living product, but I'm going to gift them a product that I know they need, they want, or they don't know that they need or they don't want, but I've listened to them. I know can address a concern or give a solution or just provide a delightful experience.
I love that. When I think back to my favorite gifts I've received over my life, they were never the most expensive. They were the ones that the person knew me the most and was targeted to what I was going through in life at the moment. Those are always the ones you look back on so fondly.
Yes, I agree.
Love that advice. Okay, we have a question about, can you drink RG Plus at any temperature to see the benefits?
This is one of my favorite questions. Actually, I'm going to say every question is my favorite. This is a good one to answer because I get it often, and I'm going to answer it very, very clearly. Can you drink RG at any temperature? The best way to drink RG is in either cold or tap water. So not lukewarm. You don't want it to be warm. You want it to be, somewhat tepid. So drink it within the first 30 minutes. You mix it in your bottle. I know some of our FBOs heat it, and that simply disrupts the vitamins. So you got to think when you heat it, it changes the chemical profile of the product. And RG was performed and tested to be added to either cold or tepid water and drank within the first 30 minutes of mixing it. Don't mix it in a water bottle and take it 8 hours later. You're going to get some of the benefits, but the most benefits, the ideal way to drink RG is to mix it in water. Don't heat it, don't boil it, but mix it in water and drink it within the first 30 minutes.
Love that. Okay. I feel like we have a few questions that came in from the chat that were slipped your way. Anything?
We do.
What looks good on there?
I got a question about the hair oil. What is the best way to use hair oil after washing your hair? This is a product that you can actually use both wet and dry. How I use it when my hair is wet, I take a half of a dropper full, mix it in my hands, and always start from the ends working up. Then when I blow dry my hair and I style my hair, it's the final product that I use to smooth out the frizzies, to really make those ends feel really nice. So I use it both in wet hair and dry hair. Some people have asked, can you use this as an overnight hair mask? I would say be cautious, only because it's such precious oils. You don't want to overuse the product. How it's recommended to be used is the best way to use it. So it's a great product to use both in washed or dry hair.
Perfect.
Let's see. Are immune gummies safe for pregnant women? I love this question.
I love it.
Pregnant is a medical condition. If a woman is breastfeeding, if she's pregnant, any sort of those are under a doctor's supervision, and I will never recommend any Forever Living product to someone who's pregnant or breastfeeding. We want to make sure that the doctor that is watching that pregnancy is aware of the patient and any complications or anything that's going on with that little baby that's growing inside them. And so I want to make sure that no, I want every person who has a friend or a consumer that's pregnant and is looking to take our product, please recommend that they consider it and talk about it with their doctor. But I have every bit of confidence that if they take our products to their doctor will recommend they'll recognize the benefits. So I have no fear of them taking our products to the doctor, but I always want the doctor to weigh in first.
It's always good to have that checked out.
Always good. Yep. Let's see. Can Forever Light be mixed with plant protein?
Oh,
absolutely. Why not? If you're using it as a meal replacement, know that you're going to need to have the majority be the Light Ultra. But absolutely, you can mix the two proteins together. You're going to get kind of a double source of protein. And yeah, absolutely. Why not mix them? Mix the vanilla and chocolate. Mix the vanilla with the vanilla. I think they'd be great. But remember, plant protein is a pure protein. Light is a meal replacement.
Good.
Let's see. What is the best time to take the Healthy Triangle? You're listening. I love that. So Healthy Triangle, we're talking about the RG, the Pro B, and the aloe vera. What is the best time? I'm first going to say the best time is to take it. It doesn't matter if it's morning or night. Meaning if you get up and you forget to take it in the morning and it's afternoon, take it. Or if it's night, take it, because you're still going to get benefits. But for me, the best way to maximize and benefit that Healthy Triangle is in the morning. So for me, it's Aloe, Pro B, RG Plus, all together in the morning, one and done.
And take them all at the same time.
I take them all at the same time. Yep. So I'll mix my RG and my 330 of Aloe, and I have my Pro B, and that's the best time for me to take them. So again, it's more important that you take them, not when you take them. But if you are going to take them consistently, I prefer and recommend that you take them in the morning.
Awesome. Okay, great.
Yeah. Let's see. We've got some questions and some ideas for some products. So do we have a product for frizzy hair? Yes, our Nourishing Hair Oil and our jojoba conditioner. It's great for frizzy hair. We've got some recommendations from products. I've heard you. Many of you are asking for products that we used to have. Believe me, I will take these recommendations and we'll be great. But Pam, I think that's pretty much it. I think we've exhausted all the questions that I have right here on my card.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Holly, for your time today.
You're welcome.
Thank you, everyone, for joining in for our very first Product Power Hour. Woo, we will be doing. Yes, exciting. We'll be doing this series every other month moving forward, so we're excited to talk to you all again soon. Thank you so much.
Have a great day, everybody.